What is happening, everybody? Trey here, and today at Reactions to the Classics, I'm going to be doing a first-time reaction to the group The Format and their track Dog Problems. I'm already intrigued by the name, and I want to shout out our longtime patron and friend of the channel, Michaela, for suggesting this one today. And Michaela had a nice little write-up on this track. She said this is the title track off their second record released in 2006. The band was made up of Nate Roos, who went on to form the band Fun, who had a couple monster hits in that early kind of 2010s period, and Sam Means. They released 2 records before going on an indefinite hiatus. The track has a really great orchestral arrangement and perfectly complements Nate's unique voice and the story of a breakup. It goes through multiple movements, simple and sparse, jazzy and bold, slow and gentle, fun and irreverent, all melding together into a catchy composition. And Michaela, your write-ups are always fantastic, and that was no different. That got me hyped up, man. I got the lyrics pulled up in front of me, just gonna listen, enjoy the tune, and then give my thoughts after the song is done. So let's get our Dog Problems on. The Format, what you got? Let's get it.
Don't you dare speak for someone you don't know, to feel it in the back of the throat. We know I can't construct a poem, 'cause words like girls get bored and run, c'est la vie. I say I've got so many better things. I've got nothing, you should see me. I smoke myself to sleep and blame postmodern things I can't believe, like summer camp in coastal states, like alcohol and coffee beans. Dance
little swing jazz beat coming in here.
I think it's safe to say I've only got myself to blame, but boys in swooping haircuts are bringing me down, taking pictures of themselves. Oh.
Fantastic build to this musical explosion, people.
And so I'll walk the web in search of love, but always seem to end up stuck. I'm finding flaws in everyone. I've reached the point where all I want is to sleep around in hopes that I'll catch back up. We are parallel lines, we're running in circles, we're never meant to cross. I'm at a loss, you were my tangerine, my pussycat, my trampoline. Now all's I get so instant cheeks and dog problems. I signed a lease, thinking my heart belonged in 93rd and Park. Instead I broke a girl's heart, flew back to Phoenix to finish the year as a star.
Plans changed.
Can you hear me? Are you listening? This is the sound of my heart breaking, and I hope it's entertaining, 'cause for me it's a bitch. Was it worth it when you slept with him? Did you get it
I like that.
out of your system? I am a man holding it all. I couldn't breathe, coming across. I didn't know I couldn't get up. for everything, even when we see it through. C is for seeing through you. You are a fake, which brings me to A. Because you always run away. I never finish phrases I misspelled. Open arms, a prison cell. When I said I hate what I've become, I lied, I hated who I was. So when you start to wonder about the pain in my throat, well, don't you ever, no, never, ever speak for someone you don't know.
Track, man, 4 minutes long, and it packed a punch. Lots to unpack here, man. I think we noticed at the start in that first verse, very stripped back and sparse, just with that piano lead, and we have the line that is kind of a callback that gets called back on at the very end. Don't you dare speak for someone you don't know. They'll feel it in the back of their throat. We know I can't construct a poem, which I kind of thought was funny because he kind of waxes in a poetic manner later on here. The instrumentation kind of ramps up a bit, almost in a swing, jazzy like beat here as we go into the second verse where he's talking about all the things that he wants to blame, all these postmodern things, alcohol, coffee beans, dance floors, and magazines. I think it's safe to say I've only got myself to blame. And as he continues to go on, though, we kind of get a little bit more insight into this relationship, and we can read between the lines here that he was cheated on, man. He notes that he went and they signed a lease together, they got a dog together, so I guess that's where the whole dog problems comes in. But instead, I broke a girl's heart and flew back to Phoenix to finish the year as it started. Those plans that we have in life, man, that just get derailed, unfortunately, and adds to that stress there. And you can tell that our protagonist here is really having a tough go of it, and still has some probably lingering feelings for Becca here as we learn her name later on. I thought that the instrumentation did a great job, really kind of being boom up in your face, really full and energetic, and then going back, almost like in, I think, those senses in a relationship. Whenever you do a breakup, you go in those senses where you're all sad and melancholy, and then you kind of burst forth full of energy, like, you know what, I can move on, I can be better without this person. And then it's just that ebb and flow, those ups and downs. So I don't know if that's one of the reasons why they've arranged it like that, but heck, that's how I interpreted it. And he continues to go through, and I think the most powerful part in the song, he says, "This is the sound of my heart breaking, and I hope it's entertaining, because for me it's a bitch. Was it worth it when you slept with him? Did you get it all?" And on that line, "Did you get it all?" Nate does a great job, really, like holding that note, and just boom, just a very loud sounds coming in, all the instrumentation coming in at once before it strips back. And he asks, "Did you get it all out of your system?" And then he spells out her name, the Becca. I thought that was really clever as well. And you can tell by the end of the track that he's trying to take those steps to move on with her, noting that no, never ever speak for someone you don't know, kind of throwing down a warning, maybe, in a sense, like don't speak for me in this relationship, you don't know how I feel, type of thing. So hey, man, shout out to the format. I really thought this was a bit of a progressive, poppy type of tune that did a lot of things to keep me engaged as a first-time listener, man. So let me know what you think of this track, this group. Be sure to give Michaela some love in the comments below for suggesting this and bringing it to my attention. What other format tracks should I check out? If you'd like to have me do a reaction or a song battle, album review, you can check out our Patreon page. Shout out to all the patrons like Michaela who help keep this channel running. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. Happy listening, and I will see you.